1, 2, shake, shake, 1, 2, shake, shake, and then you go 1, 2, shake, shake, 1, 2, shake, shake, 1, 2, shake, 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 apa, shake, shake, dia nana, dia nani, dia oh, dia nana, dia nani.
Desert and Delta Safaris is one of the longest established safari companies in Botswana. So we're very happy to have you here. Andrea, take it away.
Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us today, and thanks for your time. I'm going to be talking to you today about the properties that we have in Botswana, and I'm really not going to focus on the lodges themselves. I'm going to focus on the experiences that your clients can have when they're going to visit our different camps, because Botswana is a destination where you go to a number of different camps. And the reason for that is because the experiences are different based on where you're going. So just so you're aware, we have 8 different camps throughout the main tourist areas of Botswana, ranging from up in the north, Chobe Game Lodge, down to the Boteti River, where we have Lerou-Letao. And I'm going to share those experiences with you so that you understand why you choose different places in Botswana. All our camps are beautiful. All of them have been remodeled very recently. They all look great. But it's what you're going to get when you go to these places that's going to make all the difference to you and your clients. So first, let me just get a couple of things out of the way. The seasons. This may be important to some of your guests. If they want to be there at the top of the flood of the Delta, then they really need to be there from June through to September. If they don't mind the rainfall, our rains happen between late November and into March. It's not like the rainfalls we get in other parts of the world where there are monsoon rains that spoil your whole day. It's just a build-up of thunderclouds. It probably rains for about an hour in the afternoon, and then it clears up and everything is good to go in terms of your next experience. So that's important. Getting to Botswana, great lift from Johannesburg in South Africa, Cape Town, Victoria Falls on the Zimbabwe side, Livingstone on the Zambian side, and then also we have Ethiopian Airways now flying in from Addis straight into Mount Botswana. So lots of different ways of getting into Botswana. Let's start off at the Chobe riverfront. We have a lodge there called Chobe Game Lodge. But what is so fantastic about Chobe is this experience with the elephants at Chobe. You'll see hundreds upon hundreds of elephants at Chobe. But not only will you see them as is depicted in the picture here, you will also see them snorkeling across the Chobe River to get from the Botswana side to the Namibian side to do some grazing. So you'll see mothers lifting their babies up in the water to keep them afloat, mothers with their trunks just out of the water, breathing as they go along between the one country and the other. And you can observe this right from your electric boat, not disturbing them at all, and just watching this amazing spectacle happen in front of you. So that's one experience at Chobe, and that's why you would go there. There are lots of other elements as well. I'm just highlighting the important ones to you. So Chobe, as I said, is close to Victoria Falls and Livingstone. Our lodge is quite big there. It is important to note that we're the only lodge in the national park, which allows you to go out early in the morning before any of the other people are out and about, get you to have those intimate experiences with the game before all the crowds come into that area later in the morning. Our lodge, albeit big, we have lovely little alcoves and areas for you to enjoy the river as well as the animals coming down to the river to drink. And importantly, we have an all-female guiding team at Chobe Game Lodge, which is fun. Moving along, we get to Savuti. And Savuti is an area which is an amazing area for big game interactions. And by that I mean, because there's very limited water at Savuti, you'll find elephants vying with lions at one waterhole. Who's going to get to the water first? Who's going to be able to drink first? Who's going to chase who away? And these are the sorts of things your clients will experience while they're at Savuti. Our camp has been completely redone, just to share a couple of visuals there with you. But this is what you're going for: the elephant, the lion, the standoff between the two, and really excellent game viewing in this area with lots of wildlife videos being filmed in this particular area. Green season versus other seasons. Look at that wildebeest picture there. Great green grass, wonderful photography opportunities in our green season, and you'll get lots of babies, lots of bird life, etc. Moving up to the Panhandle, which is right up in the wrist of the Delta, as I like to call it. And we have Namasiri Island Lodge. And what we also have at this area, again, another amazing experience, is to visit the Cedillo Hills with all the Bushman rock art. And what you'll get there is, why are there penguins in the rock art when there's not an ocean anywhere close by? So these are the sorts of things that your guests will experience when walking around these Cedillo Hills from Namasiri. Our lodge here is a little bit of a breakaway from your traditional safari, where we can offer your guests yoga on the deck, a lovely spa treatment where you get to the spa by a canoe, a little bit of fishing maybe, and then, of course, just a lovely little picnic lunch on the banks of the river. So all different elements you can enjoy. And then of course, the beautiful carmine bee-eater birds, lovely walks in the bush. And then together with the Cedillo Hills, on a 3-night stay, you can spend a night out in these little huts. There are 4 of them. And we invite the local community to come and enjoy the evening with you, talk about their ancestry, and then the next morning go off to the Cedillo Hills, and then maybe a helicopter flight back at a small extra charge, just to add that wonderful extra experience to your guest stay. Then we go on to the Delta, and we have 2 Delta camps. And here, what do you do in the Delta? Why is that so special? Well, you can go walking there and see all the little things like termites, all the different dung, all the different tracks. What are they? Who does this? And that's what your guide will point out to you. You'll also go on a makoro ride, which is a canoe, see little reed frogs and be amazed. They're only about 2 centimeters long. But the noise that these little reed frogs make are just amazing. So you'll learn all these things and experience all these amazing things on a makoro. And then a boat trip to see the big crocs, hippos. Great diversity of experiences. And that's what's so priceless about a safari in Botswana. So we have a Camp Okavango, and on a 3-night stay there, just in a nice additional extra, you can spend a night in the sleep out, see the stars, hear the lions roaring in the distance, or maybe not so distant, and just have this amazing experience in the bush. Kugana Island Lodge has just closed, and we're totally rebuilding it. It'll be open again in May of next year. A beautiful new camp. This is some of the renditions, just to share those with you. But of course, the experiences are what count. The makoro ride, the boating. And then, of course, there's nothing like an African sunset done African style. And then, of course, a helicopter ride maybe, or with the doors off, going to see what the bush has to offer. Then we have, moving on to the Maremi Game Reserve, Camp Maremi and Camp Kakanika. And here it's again the big game, leopard. Maybe you'll see a leopard on your drive. Maybe you'll see a pride of lion, or maybe a hunt even. The other day they saw a crocodile taking a kill away from a leopard. Amazing experience. Something completely priceless. You'll never forget it. Camp Maremi, beautiful camp, big spacious rooms. Camp Kakanika, more traditional in style, tented. And this is what you're going there for, the big game. Then last but not least, Leroux Letau, which is down in the Matete River, the biggest zebra migration after the one in the East Africa. And amazing experience here in the drier months where you just see thousands upon thousands of zebra coming down to drink. And then visiting a local village maybe. Your families traveling want to see how the local people live. And then on a 3-night stay, go out to the salt pans during the months of June through to October and just experience this amazing solitude, being out there, beautiful, bright stars and nobody else. Thanks for your time, everybody. Appreciate it. Sorry I took more than I should have, but great to meet you. Bye-bye.